Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all rise and let me lead you in a word of prayer, shall we? Wondrous God, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for this beautiful time of year. We're seeing the leaves change and now fall, and we realize, dear Lord, that there's a change among us. Oh God, you are the God of changes. You are the God of all. And for that, I give thanks. I give thanks for these wonderful educators, dear Lord, both current and retired. And I thank them so much for the impact they make on the kids of Polk County each and every day. Oh, loving Father, let our work tonight be yours, and allow us, dear Lord, to continue to do our very best for you and your kingdom. In your loving name I pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Item 3C, approval of previous minutes. Board, that is before us. I recommend the board, or let me go back. How are you tonight? Doing all right? I'm good. How about you crank us up with 3C today, huh?
Okay.
I'll let you do the approval of previous minutes.
Yeah, I recommend the board approve the previous minutes.
Okay. Board, you've had those sent to you, and they're available, of course, online to the public. Do we have a motion to accept the previous minutes as presented? Mr. Williams, Ms. Mays, second. Anybody want to talk about it? Not hearing anybody? Yes, sir.
You need to start a roll call.
I did do the roll call, didn't
No.
I? Okay, well then, okay, I'm sorry. Well, I know, we're gonna swap chairs in just a few months. That's all right. All the board, it looks like they're here except for the exception of Mr. Morgan, who we want to continue to remember him and his family and the loss of his daughter a little over a week ago. If you continue to remember him in your thoughts and prayers. Board, let me come back. Item 3B is approval of the agenda this evening. Are there any adjustments to the agenda as presented, or anybody want to give me a motion to accept it? Got from Mr. Williams there, second by Ms. Mays. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, agenda's approved. Now item C, approval of the previous minutes. How about it now?
I once again recommend
Okay.
the minutes.
Okay, it's got the same motion I sent from Mr. Williams. Ms. Mays said the same thing. Anybody want to talk about it? Not hear anybody. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Item 4, public participation.
Yes, we have no request to address the board tonight.
Okay. Item 5, the First Foundation.
Yes, this is a foundation that's very dear to Polk School District. The First Readers of Polk County provides free books monthly to prepare preschool children for reading and learning success, and that is a very important age to get them started in that. And we do our casual for our calls each year, and this is where that we are able to provide some much needed assistance to the First Foundation. And tonight we have Miss Patty Rogers and Miss Joy Heinman that's going to come up, and Miss Dale Tuck, the CEO of the Polk Foundation, that is going to present them with a $5,000 check.
All right. It's a big check.
I don't know if that can go through one of those machines at the bank.
No, but we're gonna try. We really appreciate this, for your effort and all of your support over the years, and we're glad to do what we do.
We're glad to do it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Always great helping those younger kids in our community with that ability and love for reading. Item number 6, the GSBA Exemplary School Board.
Yes, we want to recognize the school board for the honor of prestige as a GSBA exemplary school board and just a few of the things. The Board of Education is proud to announce, to be recognized by the GSBA for this recognition. Receiving this recognition is a testament to the hard work and dedication of our governance team. You're committed to making decisions to strengthen our schools, support our staff, and prepare our students for success. And these guys, they do a lot of training throughout the year that people don't know about to be able to get this recognition, and they have to do a lot of paperwork and things to make sure that they get that. But tonight we want to thank you and recognize you as being an exemplary board.
Thank you. Item 7, action items. Item A, financial report.
Yes, Director of Finance, Ms. Melissa Allred, will present the financial reports for September.
The district has completed 25% of the fiscal year as of September 2025. Revenues were 15.87% less than expected. Expenditures were 12.56% less than projected. And the general fund balance was $5,699,697.17.
Okay, I recommend the board approve the financial report for September.
Okay. You've heard the recommendation from the superintendent. Do we have a motion?
Yes.
Dr. Carter, do I have a second? Ms. Mays, any discussion? Not hearing any, let's call for a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, that motion approved. All right. Item B, 2026-2027 school calendar. Mr. Superintendent.
Yes, as you know, this was put on the table last month, so you're going to have to bring it off the table for us to proceed with it.
All right, so this just brings it off the table so we can talk about it. All right, so I need a motion to do that. So Mr. Williams gave us the motion to take it off the table with a second by Dr. Renshaw. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, the motion is now off the table.
Okay? I recommend the board approve the 2026-27 school calendar as presented, 147 student days on the 4-day calendar. And I've got guidance by the board that to make this recommendation, I need to add in there that for the 2027-28 calendar that has yet to be created, that we will have between 160 to 165 student days for that calendar.
Okay. Now, you've heard the motion from our superintendent. That was before us. Do I have a motion to accept the recommendation from the superintendent? Dr. Carter gave the motion. Do I have a second? Okay. All right. We have a second by Ms. Mays. All right.
Discussion.
Any discussion?
I would like to say something.
Okay. Well, let me start with the ladies first, right over here, if you don't mind.
You want to go first? You
No,
want to say
I
first? Okay.
Yep.
It's very, it's a difficult decision, any way you look at it. It's a difficult decision. I look at what is best for the students in this district. That's why we make decisions. We don't make decisions for taxpayers or voters. We make decisions for children, what's the best in the best interest of children. And while I feel that what is best interest for children is to have as close to 180 calendar day of instruction, a year of instruction for students as possible. However, this board with 6 members present was at a complete impasse last time we voted on this. And an impasse is not in the best interest of the students of this county, not at all. This call for compromise, in my opinion, compromise if we accept this, knowing the good that's being done on the Monday work days this year and in the few years past. For the next year, it would only be for the next year. But this board, the school system, in my opinion, needs to move toward a full 180-day student this would be the way to do that. The same way, it takes into account what teachers, parents, wanted, and that's what Mr. Lumpkin asked for in asking them to vote on the 4-day, the 5-day, or the hybrid calendar, and that's what they wanted. So it's a very difficult decision for me to say that I support a 147-day calendar for next year, but at this point, there's not many alternatives for us to move forward. We would be back to where we were, so.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Carter. I think Mr. Williams had a comment.
I too want to thank all the board members for having this discussion when we did. I think last time we were at this point, there were a lot of shocked faces in the room that we were able to voice our opinion. It's probably not something that was common before, but like Dr. Carter, I think everybody up here has the student's best interest at heart. And whether it's 4-day or 5-day, I think we've decided you call it what you want to. What it came down to was instructional days that we really placed the importance on.
Yes.
And that was voiced at the last meeting as well. And Mr. Lumpkin sent out the survey. He brought to this board what he, said he was going to do and honor the wishes of the parents and the teachers. So we had since gotten together, and there was a lot of compromise on both sides. And I appreciate the understanding of all the other board members in looking at possibilities of adding those instructional days. Also looking at ways to encourage or reward teachers as well for the hard work that they do. We understand that those work days are important. We're just asking that we get some more instructional days with the kids, not at the cost of less days for you to prepare, but just as a need for the kids. And we appreciate all the work that the teachers and administrators are doing. And I think this is something that is it asking more? It is, but I think we're very capable as a school system of pulling this off and making some changes in this community. So I appreciate all of the board members in the understanding of both sides of this debate.
Okay. Any other comments?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Mr. Hawkins.
just real quick, same with Drew. I know last meeting we had some differences of opinion. Again, we were at an impasse, like Ray had said there, and I think this is a good compromise. I still think I'm a firm believer that we need 165 to 180 days of instruction. But I also believe on the other side that we've got to figure out a way that we're not just overwhelming our teachers as well. And I think between now and the 27-28 school calendar, we can probably figure that out and make that happen. I was in the classroom for 5 days. I was in the classroom for 4 days. So I see both sides, both issues and both sides of it too. But I just think our kids will be better if we're at 165 to 180. So I look forward to working on that calendar for the following school year.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Hawkins. Who else would like to say a word today? Anybody else? Well, I'll say a quick word too. I do appreciate all the board coming together to get this compromise put in. I was there when we put in the 4-day week. And I remember back when COVID hit, it was an effort in which circumstances were just really requiring for the best efforts of our teachers and the requirements that are always put on. It was needed. And we had taken that, and now we're in 2025 as we sit here today. It is years ahead now. Times are changed. Glad COVID's in the rearview mirror, knock on wood. But at the same time, we've learned a lot, and we're trying to come in and let our teachers be the best tool, which is what they are, for the best instructional delivery that can be done for a child. I think the best way a child can learn is simply by having the best prepared and motivated teacher in front of them every day. And that they're here. And whatever it takes to make that happen, I want to see that happen. And when we had that discussion, we had really strong feelings both ways. And I'm thankful for this board to be able to work together and continue to keep all our stakeholders in mind. And we came to a good solution, I feel, in helping move forward this district. So with that being said, are there any other comments? Are we ready to vote? Okay. All right. All those in favor of the recommendation of the superintendent on the calendar, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. It is approved. All right. Item C, resolution to request a revision of FY '24 application for capital outlay funding.
Yes, I recommend the board approve the resolution to request a revision of the application for the capital outlay funding to withdraw the FY '24 application for Eastside Elementary as presented. And what that is, we had put in for a total modernization of Eastside. But the time frame is coming to the point where if we don't just start it immediately, we're not going to get it. And so what we're going to do, we need to pull this, and when we do it again at a later date, it will probably be a little bit more money we'll be getting from them. So I recommend that the board approve the resolution.
Okay. You've heard the recommendation from the superintendent. Do I have a motion? Mr. Williams, and a second by Ms. Mays. Any discussion on this matter? Okay, not hearing any. All those in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, sounds like it's approved. Item D, resolution to request a revision of FY '23 application of capital outlay funding.
Yes, and this one is for Rockmart High School, and this goes back to the fine arts facility. We are going to be able to make an additional classroom out there, if I'm correct. Jeff, you want to speak on that just a little bit?
When we designed and built the fine arts out there, we added the drama department. We built a facility for them out there. And we were showing a need for some additional classroom space with the additional student body we have there. And so when we did that, we're having to go back and this is just a paper trail for the state to get, we're just got to show a classroom in the school. And what we have is a room that we have improved, we've painted, and it's being used as a classroom now. But in their eyes, it was never changed from a storage or a support facility for the drama department in the high school building. So this is just a resolution to resolve this issue with the state, so they will let us keep our funding they gave us for the rooms at the new fine arts.
Gotcha.
So I recommend the board approve that resolution.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Superintendent. Do I have a motion to approve? Dr. Carter? Do I have a second? Dr. Renshaw? All those in, any discussion about the matter? Deafening silence. All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
So approved. All right. Item E, policies. A, under that, DCK, level of budgetary control. Mr. Superintendent?
Yes, I recommend the board remove the following policy from the table for approval, and that's the level of budgetary control that the superintendent, going from being able to spend $25,000 down to $10,000 without board approval.
Now, just to understand, this is, we have to take it off the table, and then we
Take
come
it
in,
off.
and then we get to vote for it.
Right.
Okay, does that understand? Okay. All right, so let's have the motion to break it off the table. Mr. Williams. Dr. Carter. Anybody want to talk about keeping it on the table? All right. Not hearing any. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Now,
I recommend the board approve policy DCK, level of budgetary control.
okay. Now you've heard that recommendation. Do I have a motion for acceptance of the proposed policy? Mr. Williams, and a second by Dr. Renshaw. Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
So approved, Mr. Superintendent. Item B, policy JCDAF, use of electronic devices by students.
Yes, this is what the state is mandating, and we have to have our policy in place by January 1st, but it will not go into effect until July. But I recommend the board lay the following policy on the table for 30 days, and that's JCDAF, the use of electronic devices by students.
Okay. All right. You've heard that motion to lay this on the table for 30 days for review and looking at. Do we have that motion being given by any member of our board? Ms. Mays, second by Mr. Williams. Okay. Any discussion? Do you want to elaborate any on this, what your policy does state?
Mr. Williams, you want to elaborate on it?
Well, if you have questions, the state has put into a policy that K through 8 will not be allowed to have access to electronic devices within their school system. Our board has requested that we extend that to be K through 12, and that's what you have laid on the table now. So, of course, the discipline policy, they'll answer the code of conduct that violate this, but as it stands right now, starting in July, our students will not be allowed to have electronic devices in the building, or they'll be stored somewhere in the building that we provide for them.
Okay. And again, we're putting that policy on the table, okay, for the rest of the review for next month. Okay. All right. So, all those in favor of laying this on the table for 30 days, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. It is approved. Item F, lawn care contract.
Yes, we put the lawn care contract out for bid, and I recommend the board approve the lawn care contract with Trammell Lawn Care for $461,660. And even though Worldscapes LLC came in at a lower bid, they did not provide everything that we asked for with their certifications and things like that to be able to do things on the playgrounds and around the schools. So, but Trammell, they had all the certifications, so I recommend the board approve Trammell Lawn Care.
All right. Do we have a motion for the approval of Trammell Lawn Care to do our lawn care for us? Dr. Renshaw, do I have a second? Ms. Mays, any discussion?
I do want to make the record that this is a roughly $160,000 increase over our current
Correct.
maintenance plan that we have with Trammell. But they are quite a bit lower than the next one. But it is roughly $160,000 increase over last year's maintenance.
We did add a lot more things into it. Right, we put the mulch in at all the playgrounds. That was a little bit over $25,000 this year, and we added a lot more areas to cut in this contract.
That's true. That's very true. They did put in some stuff together, and we're excited the fact that we have a local company here able to provide this for us. And let me ask you, is any other discussion tonight? Okay, not hearing any. I assume we're ready to vote. All those in favor of the recommendation from the superintendent, as the motion states, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, it passes.
Good.
Item G, roof repairs at RMS, RHS, and CMS.
Yes, we have some much needed roof repair at these three schools. They've been able to, one of the schools, they've been looking for a leak for a long time and finally found it and could get it fixed. But I recommend the board approve the roof repairs at RMS, RHS, and CMS by Ben Hill Roofing in the amount of $15,000.
Okay, thank you. We heard the recommendation from the superintendent. Who can make out a motion for us this evening? Okay, Mr. Williams, do we have a second? Okay, Dr. Renshaw, any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
It's approved. Item H, custodial products and support services.
Yes, the board wanted me to put out a custodial bid to go, not keep it in-house anymore. And you can see the bids up here that's listed. We roughly pay out right now for our custodial, and that's paper, everything, all of our products. We roughly pay around 2.6 million a year. And you can see that the lowest bid up here is 2.5. I am not going to recommend, I recommend that we do not accept any of these bids and we keep our custodial service in-house.
Okay. Does that require us to move and accept? Is there
I
anything?
think there would need to be a vote not to accept any of
There
the
doesn't need
bids.
to be. Okay, all right. Okay, then there needs to be a motion then not to accept any of the bids provided. Do we have that motion? Ms. Mays and Dr. Carter with the second. Any discussion? Let's get ready to vote. All those in favor say aye. Okay, we're not going to accept any of the bids. Item I, field trips.
Yeah, I recommend the board approve the following overnight field trip, the RHS competition cheer, to state cheerleading championship in Macon this coming weekend.
All right. Do I have a motion to accept? Or, yeah, with the motion to, what the superintendent just said. Anybody? Okay, I've got it from Ms. Mays and a second by Dr. Renshaw. All those in favor say aye. Okay, it's approved. All right, item 8, board member comments. We started this last month, and we will have the opportunity for the board to take no more than a couple, 2 or 3 minutes to share some comments for all of us. I always start at the end of the table. Mr. Williams?
Yeah, I want to thank the administrators and employees that took part in Veterans Day today and the ceremony that they had at the school systems. It's not something that's required by the state or federal government, but we do appreciate the schools recognizing our veterans and the part that they've played in making this country what it is. I want to thank Mr. Lumpkin as well as some of the other central office staff in getting us some of the information. We've been asking for lots of information and lots of extra stuff from you guys, and y'all did a great job as far as providing us that information and working with us on informing us of what's going on. I know it's adding extra to y'all's workday, but we appreciate y'all working with us in getting us that information so that we better understand and can go out and tell the public what is going on. Just want to give a shout out to all the kids doing the reading and the success they've had there.
Most definitely, most definitely. All right, thank you, Mr. Williams. How about you, Mr. Hawkins?
Again, happy Veterans Day. I had the pleasure of going to West Side Elementary today, and shout out to Laura for the great little program and breakfast that they had there. And good year for the invite too. Just couldn't make it over there. I had to go to West Side today, so. But it was really good, and I appreciate the invite from them. Just a couple of things that's going on in the district. I know this weekend they've got a swine show, pig show at the high school Saturday. I think they're gonna have 400 pigs there, so it's gonna be huge. I think from 6 states are coming.
Wow.
So love to see everybody out there. Mr. Ramsey had asked if I would mention that in my comments tonight. So, but again, the calendar thing, thank everybody's inputs and comments. I've had a lot of phone calls and discussions about it, and again, thank the board for the good debate that we've had and the good compromise that we made. And I look forward to seeing what's going on in the next couple school years. So.
Thank you, Mr. Hawkins. We appreciate it very much. How about you, Ms. Mays?
I'd just like to say thank you to all the principals, APs, up here, teachers, for the hard work you do. It is hard, and I know how hard it is because I've been there. But I also want to thank the students of Polk County. I know we have a few that everybody mouths about, but on the whole, we have a great bunch of kids.
Very true, very true. Thank you, Ms. Mays. Dr. Carter?
Well, I'd like to wish RHS football great success in the state playoffs. Go Jackets. And also Cedartown High School and Rockmart High School cheerleaders are both going to the state cheerleading competition in Macon, so wish them well as well on Saturday. And if there's anybody here from Cedartown Middle School, I got an invitation to a festival of trees. Tell us about it.
This is our second year doing it. Well, we're really trying to make this a community event where any family can come. It's $2 per person. Students get in free Santa pictures. It goes from 4 to 7 Monday, November 17th. Right now, we're up to 51 trees. Where you can just walk around and enjoy it. We've got the jazz band from the middle school and high school performing. We have 17 vendors that will be there. Got 3 food trucks and West Cinema. We got Chick-fil-A and Rudy's that will be there with a coffee shop food truck, and then West Cinema will have concession stand type snacks as well. We really want this to be a tradition that keeps going, that our community can be proud of. But we are also auctioning off the trees at the end of the night. We do a little, kind of like a silent auction on a piece of paper. Ms. Hyman was there last year.
I got 2 trees.
Wow.
But it's really designed to, you don't have to bid on a tree or anything. You can just come and enjoy the Christmas lights. It's a good seasonal thing. It's fun, it's friendly, and it's in a warm air atmosphere too, because it's all enclosed. Definitely invite anybody that wants to come.
The only way I heard about it was music. And so I heard about the 2 jazz bands from some of the band directors, and I was so excited to hear that. But then when I heard about the rest of it, I was really, so y'all come out and support Cedartown Middle.
And all the proceeds do go to our Renaissance program, which does reward our students and faculty.
All right, thank you. We're looking forward to that. Dr. Renshaw.
Piggybacking on the Veterans Day, I was able to attend the program at Eastside Elementary today. Thank you to Mr. Shepherd for an amazing program. But I want to give a special shout out for the Stinger Singers. They were amazing today, and if you've not got the chance to hear them, I think they do a community program for Christmas, but they were absolutely amazing. And if you've ever been to the program at Eastside, which last year was my first, but they also have a special ending with the flag, and it's truly amazing, and today was just as amazing.
I'm gonna have to piggyback on that, because the Stinger Singers will be going to, Thursday night this week, to the elementary district honor chorus. Well, not competition, it's actually just an honor, it's a wonderful concert. And I'm just blessed to be able to accompany them on piano. So not just Eastside, but the entire group. So
Thanks to Ms. Hicks.
yes,
Just
thanks
an
to Ms.
amazing
She's not only just at Eastside, she is the district choral director for this area. I mean, it's a tremendous honor, and she does a great job. So, is it Fellowship Baptist in Rome? I think it's 7. So.
All right, then I'm going to finish this up. I'm thankful always for the amazing personnel at the Polk School District. I'm thankful this board and the hard work we have been putting in, and thankful for the debate we've had, and able to come together and get something what we think is best for the future of our district and our kids, most of all. One thing is, we're here on this Veterans Day. I want to maybe look a little bit into the future, and it's something I've always wanted, and it's always been a challenge to get, but I would love to see Polk School District get there. Polk County has produced, and our school district has produced, numerous members of the military, and many have achieved very high rank in the branches that they served. One of the things that I would love to see happen in this district is we bring ROTC back to this district. I would love to see that happen. I would love to see it happen in a way for the best of our students, and also to show them that pathway of the military that I think is also a very viable and truly an amazing pathway for many that have taken it without that program. So I do want us to think about that. I would love to see that come into this district and allow for our students. And as we close with comments, I do want to ask if you are a veteran and you are in attendance today, would you please stand? Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you all for your service, and we thank all of you for your time tonight. Do we have a need for executive session, Mr. Superintendent?
We do, but let me make one announcement. Thursday afternoon, Cedartown and Rockmart, and I think Bremen,
Yes.
they're doing a wrestling down at, it's downtown Rockmart, isn't it? Out on the street. So they're gonna get roughed up down there. No, it's a great event. They put out the mat and they'll have lights set up down there, and it's a pretty good thing to go watch. So, what time does it start?
3:45.
If you have a chance, go by down there. It's right downtown Rockmart, and it's a pretty fun event to go to down there.
Great.
But there is a need for personnel and legal matters.
Okay.
Executive session.
That sounds good. Do I have a motion to go into executive session, Mr. Williams? Do I have a second? Gotta have one of those, you know. Okay, Dr. Carter? All those in favor say aye. All right. All right, we're back from executive session. With those of you, if you could, give me a motion to come out. Ms. Mays, and second by Dr. Carter. All those in favor say aye. So approved. We're out of executive session. Mr. Superintendent, next item.
Yes, personnel, I recommend the board approve personnel actions as presented. All new personnel recommendations are pending a completion of a criminal background check and letter of release from previous school systems.
Okay. You've heard the recommendation from the superintendent. Do I have a motion? Mr. Williams, a second by Dr. Carter. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
So approved. Item number 11, future meetings.
Our next meeting will be December 16th, and that will be the combined session for that month.
Awesome. All right, great. We will be there for that. Who's going to make a motion for adjournment? Will be probably Ms. Mays, as she threw out her left arm. Although, do I have a second? The second is Dr. Renshaw. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
So approved. Y'all have a good night.
You need to sign.